Since the introduction of the Australian dollar in February 1966, Australia only has 3 banknote series. The first series was introduced between 1966 and 1984. The second series introduced between 1992 and 1996. And the current third series introduced between 2016 and 2020. For coins, they only have one series. They were introduced between 1966 and 1988. The first series of the Australian dollar is made out of cotton, and it doesn't really feature lots of security features, which makes it easier to counterfeit. In response, the Reserve Bank of Australia, together with the Commonwealth Scientific and Industrial Research Organisation, developed a new banknote technology to make their banknotes harder to counterfeit. In 1988, this resulted in the introduction of the world's first polymer banknote. Australia only has 2 commemorative banknotes. This note is one of them, commemorating the bicentenary of European settlement in Australia, and a $5 note issued in 2001 to commemorate Australia's centenary of federation. Australia used to have a 1 and 2 cent coins. They were, however, withdrawn from circulation in 1992. On the recent series of the Australian dollar, the first 2 digits of the serial number represents the year the note is issued. The year of issue can also be seen under UV light. Microprint is a common security feature that can be found among modern-day banknotes. The $50 note, introduced in 2018, also includes this feature, which can be found in the background. However, a typo was later discovered of the word responsibility. Notes issued from 2019 and onwards fix this issue. The Australian dollar can be used in Kiribati, Nauru, and Tuvalu, and is also among the top 10 most traded currencies in the world. According to the Reserve Bank of Australia, if you have a torn or damaged banknote, it can be exchanged for new notes with certain conditions to the refund value. If the note still has more than 80% of its original condition, it can be refunded at full face value. If it has between 20 and 80% of its original condition, it's refunded at half its face value. If it's less than 20% of its original condition, it no longer has any value. Back in 2011, the Australian dollar is worth slightly more than the US dollar, with 1 Australian dollar equaling about 1 US dollar and 9 cents. The Australian dollar fell in 2013, however, and now as of recording, 1 US dollar can get you around $1.52.